The
Can you
Standard.
consider that as a calamity?
standard of this WD, how do you define
Sir,
calamity?
yes, if the individual is in crisis situation, yes.
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 So, sa crisis situation. Itcha-charge yata sa AX yan eh. Ang kadi.
Kasi sa AX, depende naman po sa GINT breakdown ti AX. Kasi
Okay.
awan iti fuel, parang fuel subsidy,
Okay.
medical, burial, food, and educational, transportation, di lang ang tinay-breakdown,
Transportation.
sir. Yes, sir. Para kada gijeni clients nga may transport or mai dagi jeni balik probinsya. Di ay, sir.
May we request, Mr. Chair, nga rod, nga anya ti kasla nga basis na jay fuel subsidy so that we can have a foundation, uno basis mat, nga may declare iti state of calamity if that will be the most urgent measure nga mabalint yung aramidan to assist mat daytoy situation. Especially ta adadya ordinance tayo nga may kan iti provisional authority ti mayor while pending jay pinangrepaso jay taripa, Mr. Chair. Because according kini assistant legal officer, correct mo jay baga na nga jay and other similar calamity kat nakabase ko ma jay state of public health emergency or state of calamity. So we need to have a declaration. So anya ti basihan tayo nga ag-declare tapno ma-in effect jay Section 2. Dayti kaslang kaya tayo nga birukan, Mr. Chair. Kat I think makatulong ti CSWD. May I ask the councilor, Assistant City Legal Officer, Mr. Chair, no, mabalin na bang ma-reconsider di ay as calamity no kasparigan? Mausar tayo as our basis to declare?
So as we understand, the DSWD also considered the ito'y ayuda as calamity. Apay nga gitidan niya. Jajati understanding tayo opo DSWD nga the business ti national irregular situation na ito considered calamity o niya. Inatidad do mga nagbasaran na nga tayo jay. Economic calamity. Ta siyempre, awan ti makaut na gito yung driver kan operator di Bolsadan. Awan pagkatang nat Bagoong, Pandesal, San Miguel, awanin pagkatang na San Miguel. Councilor, Councilor. Attorney Lawagan, can we consider or can we reclassify the definition of calamity to include economic calamity or economic emergency?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Siguro basing JIN tinaybagan mat ni CSWD nga ti panagi-sugayam iti subsidy nga ikat usually based on calamity. So though dito sitwasyon tayo nga ikat considered nga economic crisis, but on the part of the CSWD or the DSWD, they are considering it as a calamity situation, then I would siguro it is my opinion, Mr. Chair, nga mabalin tayong i-consider dito ag-fall ayan ti economic crisis, may ikat mabalin siguro nga ikwa tayo enter ag-fall ayan ti similar declaration based on the statement iti CSWD representative, Mr. Chair.
Okay, you have heard, Councilor Bagao.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Assistant Legal Officer. Birbirukan tayo gamin, Jake, jay basis ag-declare iti calamity so that maging effective jay provision iti ordinance. So, may I refer this to the good councilor Dugyang, Mr. Chair. Taso namat iti nang i-raise jay provisional authority kini Apo Mayor. Tapno mas solusyonan dito'y issue tatta na agdama. Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilor Dugyang.
Thank you, Honorable Bagayaw, for guiding the path to ibirok tayo no kas anong how we can declare the state of calamity or emergency to approve this provisional authority. So according to our legal officer, there is a legal basis or mabalin tayong pagbasaran to declare up this state of emergency. So mabalin ba as a council nga i-declare tayo, or shall we refer this to the city local council, the CDRRMC council, for them to recommend to this August body the declaration of the state of what is the term again? State of
Economic calamity?
economic calamity. But attorney, the Honorable Attorney Waknang is stating that the DILG.
I know, Mr. Chair, because while I was applying for a travel authority, per DILG website, we are in the state of calamity for some reason.
There is state of calamity due to the unprecedented increase in gasoline prices.
And the basis iti subsidy kat isuday handa mo tag-release siguro no pa.
Next question probably, can we make use of the calamity fund to augment also to impact the prices the gasoline? Next siguro nga damagan tayo to.
Second, Mr. Chair.
Siguro to make our official action, damagan tayo pa nagiti resource person tayo. Yati BPLO met ta namit ti napayaban nga BPLO namit ti mayat nga kapan panunutan niya po BPLO representative.
Good morning, Karate Amin.
Babalin nga agtiliw kayo no agkolekta dati ampay na amin daran niya taripa agkolekta dat ng aton no human understanding or human nature kat saanen of the record.
No, sir. Kung itatay nga iti legal basis for the declaration, kung natin. Hello. Dati legal basis tayo for the declaration siguro, tapos mabalin nga kung tayo nga ma-implement tayo o mag-grant request da, yung sino nga talag iti makuna nga maka-receive to manen. Kasi dati may isa nga common problem. No kunan di guidelines tayo nga, dagi jay lang han nga kuluro mga tricycle, dagi lang naka-register. So di iti kitain mi kasi no adati ayuda, adoti umay nga agpatulong to opisina. Ijay da nga mapanunot nga ni hang kami gayam nga member iti TODA, hang kami gayam nga naka-permit, kas ano kami garod nga maka-receive iti ayuda. So di iti may isa nga i-consider tayo kasi amin ba nga driver, kasi driver din sa amin. Amin ba nga tricycle driver, kasi no tricycle driver ko na baka dagilang itidbi nga listaan kat dagi jay lang adati mayor's permit na kat agpabasol kayo tumanin kada kami nga ada di opisina nga aping nga awan tinagan mi kat awmot nga talaga tinagan yo ta kulurum kayo mat. So di iti may isa nga advantage na no ibagan iti kuha nga dagiti lang ti maikan kat anya nga garod di itid medyo listaan lang dagiti ada permit da nga dapat nga makuna nga isuda dagita ti tricycle driver iti City of Tabuk. Kasi nukit kitam gamin ti agtataray dito Tabuk ket papan nga 3,000 ti tricycle. Ngum nukit kitam ti naka-register ket mga 1,000 plus lang. So di iti anti problema iso nga da kayo ta dati tuin nga toda no mabalbalin ko makat agtitinulong tayo nga ag-encourage kat di kakadwa tayo nga mapanda kumamot ag permit tanu umay ti kakastoy nga tiyempo at least adati basaranda nga maikan ken dumawat iti tulong ti gobyerno. So di iti kahit ko lang i-remind amin nga good ta da aming TODA president officers ket napintas ta litid mi ti listing dagitoy lang nga talaga ti listing nga da iti opisinang ti BPLO. So di apo iti kailangan nga maawatan nyo ta baka aming nga driver pati ti dagiti PUV dagiti public utility vehicles, jeepneys, dagiti vans, kada kwa, ada amin ti kwa tayo, basta naka-permit da. Ti problema, no kulurum, sigurado nga awan ti naganadjay. So, di lang apo. Thank you very much.
Kaya nasa win logi, tatanga pa nagtulong ti gobyerno, nagya nga nakarehistro. Dapat agpa-franchise, agpa-register kayo.
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Waknang?
Mr. Chair, di ba ti initial nga pagtutungtungan tayo is the definition of calamity in connection with the tapno maging operational di ay pag nagana to
Authority.
authority ni mayor. Now, sinumrek lang jay panggap ti ayuda for some reason or another. Now, I'm sure, because nirugyandan kami jay Manila, I'm sure adati national directive na data. So, nga maiyulog mutlaeng. Tati legal basis na kami jay ayuda kat adumot nga di basis AX iti for DSWD tapos basta dati legal basis na sir jay GAA dagaminti naka-allocate from the national. So I'm sure that there will be a directive rules kan no kasano tayo nga i-implement data nga ayuda. Mas importante nga pagtutungtungan tayo kung is how to address the concerns of our tricycle drivers with regard to the pamasahe. Because haan lang nga isuda gamin ti makasapol ti action tayo, tauray dagay riding public. Yeah? So, di siguro ti pagkuan tayo pa, no, kas ano tayo
May enforce, di ba?
may enforce di
Section 2.
Yeah, that one. Nga imbaga ni Councilor Dugyang. Mr. Chair. Tapnohan nga matidot-tidog ti tungtungan.
Second,
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
duly noted po Councilor Woknan. And of course, the representative from BP Law. So, dapat karon damagan nyo. Unless awanan, i-dispense tayo iso data official ang aksyonan
Aksyonan
tayo
tayo.
data. Under the regular rules. Okay, yaman, apo. Iti panagparangyo dito, resource person
Thank you.
from legal, BPLO, and the DSWD. Sapay kumata, umamay kayo lanta, no papaya, mida kayo. Gananos kayo para iti pagsayatan, di kakailan tayo nga itabok. Thank you very much. Also, kadag ito tricyclean, nangagyumay. Ore awan kayo, no, discussion min, no, anya ti aramidin min to, ita, baka no, ada kayo ket mabangking na di decision da. Yeah. You are now free to sundun nyo, dagdagas yung ubing, pasayro yo. Yeah. No, ada pa ibagayo, I get parting words probably.
Okay, sir. Thank you kadagiti amin nga opisyales iti Tabuk City. Thank you kadagay legal officers ken dagay CSWD. So umumi nga dati proseso na nga talaga daytoy. Yung ti daw-dawat ni kumakathan nga mabayag nya ta nakita tayo mot nga every Tuesday ag ngato ti gas ket kasano kami nga no mabaybayag ket if you were to put yourself in our shoes, talaga nga, syempre kunayo siguro reda kayo, tada mo luglugan nyo, mariknayo ti rigat, ti kangina ti diesel. So how much more kinyami, hanlang amin nga di, ti panpanunutan mi pa'y malaksid nga, awan ti maiyawid mi, di pamilya mi, awan paghulog mi, kadagi umbak mi. So, ipakpakaasi mi nga as soon as possible kuma, no mabalbalin tapno adamot ati serbi mi nga imay ditoy kin agrelay kami kinyayo nga kanayon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Rest assured that the City Council has been energetic for so long. Sigurado nga napaspas lagi ito yung matlang. Mga ramid ti makayad naman nga maitulong kada kayo. Salamat apo, di panagbisita yo. Mabalin na tamat nga aguray kayo no kaya tiyo. Okay, thank you very much once again. Oh.
Mr. Chair, I move to
Dati last siguro, last. Pabigyan tayo ta nagapo dyan nambaran eh.
Hello. Kahit may lang maamuano anyang date or katapno iti actually nga paplano mi nga talaga. Once nga pwede approval iti dito nga nga daw ate may ag-strike kami nga talaga ta. Siyempre dito nga inal daw kakalta umatot ni naging 12 pesos. Kas ano kami nga road. So iti nakaplano kanya may ag-strike kami no pwede kuanan habang pangururay mi.
Mr. Chair, damagik man no kaano di plano yung ag-strike? Kaano di plano yung ag-strike? With all due respect.
Mabalin bigat kami sir.
Bigat kayo mag-strike?
Yes sir.
Apo, kas ano nga idea nga ko Ape ag-strike nyo, hal nyo nga i-consider iti riding public mat, i-concern da. Kakailyan tayo. Amo yung effect na ti strike.
Ang angaw na lang na dyan. Sigurado nga biyahe mo lang na gito.
Ang angaw po apo, wano, seryoso kayo dyan.
Din kami nga rin, iti
Seryoso kayo dyan, wano ang angaw lang, the strike.
Talaga,
Talaga.
nakaplano.
Nakaplano. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So having heard that, Mr. Chair, kat dinggan tayo mabalin nga dinggan nyo dyan, ibaga ni Chairman iti transpo. Tapos
Yes, sir.
makita yun ti paspas ng agaksyon.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Under
Thank you,
suspended rules,
Under
we
suspended
accommodate the chairman ng Committee on Transportation. Tapno masatisfy ti laplapayag na gito, agdodwada pa lang, no, napaspas sa action tayo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you everyone for the statements. Kas nako natatay dagito ya resource speakers tayo ket adda iti basis tayo nga mangi declare dito yung state of emergency. Tapno to give provisional authority to the mayor to grant a temporary movement or temporary increase of the fare matrix nga surutan tayo. Kata nako natatay ni Apo from Nambaran ket adda pay gayam iti balak da nga agi-strike. Iso nga tatay nakita yo mat imay kayo kata usually iti araramidan ti council kata refer to committee. Tapno jay committee ti mangi meeting nga magapo iti kayat mat ni Vice Mayor ken dagitoy kakadwa nga masolusyonan nga dagos ket inpaayab tayo isuda. Ket dagitoy offices mat uray biglaan nga napayaban da uray adda ti daddo mga trabaho da ket imay damat nga dagos ta kayat tayo garud nga masolusyonan immediately. Dito request you nga tricycle drivers and operators and also request mat lang dagiti commuters nga mangikuha kayo kuman iti standard nga tada nga mauray kasday nga kayat tayo nga napaspas ka na immediate kata adalata dagay banag nga han nga mabalin nga da kami nga dagos iti mang-suggest. So I think the next motion of this council is to refer this to the City Local Disaster Reduction and Management Council. Ta isuda iti mangi-endorse for the declaration of a state of emergency or calamity, but included in our resolution, Mr. Chair, is for the immediate call for their meeting. Sapay ko matagpa-meeting da damdama or no bigat tapno mangi-endorse dan iti state of emergency. Tapos no adan met day state of emergency ket isunto ti usaren iti council nga mangi-declare to give the provisional authority to the local chief executive, to the mayor. Tapno i-grant or mga ramid mat iti kasla temporary nga taripa habang haan pay nga stable daytoy presyo iti petroleum prices. Kata as much as possible kata araramidan iti council takayat tayo amin kata masolusyonan na ito amok na ito'y councilors handa nga makaturog kapapanunot kadagitoy nga problema degarod kata datayo mat amin iti maapektaran. Kata agyaman kami iti panag-umayo agyaman kami iti kinatulnogyo uray ada dagi daduma nga biglaan lata nga ag-increase ket adda kayo lata nga ag-request to formally request adda kayo lata nga ka-partner iti LGU nga kayat yung to follow the tamang proseso. Ket on our part ket gapu iti kasday nga actions yu ket makuha kami mat kasla kayat mi mat lang mas may paspasan pay iti solusyon kana implementation na dito problema nga sangsangwen tayo amin. Mr. Chair, so the motion is to refer this to the City Local Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Council for their immediate term na day for their immediate meeting for the same declaration of a state of emergency due to the increasing price of petroleum and for the purpose of giving provisional authority to the local chief executive for the adjustment of fare matrix and other purposes related to these issues and concern. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Suspended rules niya, pa lang. Awan niya, awan.
Move for resumption, Mr. Chair.
Okay, the session resumes. and the rules is resumed. So the motion now of tadinggin nyo the good councilor from Bolanao, Councilor Dugyang, to refer this matter for the city disaster risk reduction council, management council, to immediately convene and possibly declare the state of emergency within the city of Tabuk due to the unprecedented increase in fuel and oil prices and all commodities as a basis for the granting of authority to the mayor to issue provisional adjustment in the taripa kung nato dyan, in the pay rate of tricycle operators within the city of Tabuk. Seconded by Councilor Sarol, Bagayaw, and Sakayle. And without any objection from the floor, the motion is hereby carried. Okay, nangaganyo met, dadya ti mabalinta da proseso na. Di balita immediate met, de ko na tayo. Meeting na tayo, i-declare na tayo, basaran, de pa naka-authorize ni Mayor, nga mang-grant nga dagos, ijay increase nga dawatin yung reasonable and just, upon proper coordination of course, kan consultation met lang, kada ito pasahiros, kan tatao nga affected. That is assured nga dito issue ti dawat yo, the long-term solution na dito naka-course met lang kini Apo Dugyang na chairman ng Committee on Transportation. Ta ipotar tayo na di ordinansya nga maribiso. Kasi minti maka-apektar nga may sa dito nga hanti amo baka no bigat umat nga to pa baka no bigat bigla nga bumabamay hanti amo ti kakasa ti gubat met gamin neta hanti nga control. So nga ti may nga maarami to siguro na kayo nga in mind dito kan nagito viewing public kararag tayo tag sabing ti gubat ijay Middle East. Malawlawagan ti panonod ni President Trump tapno sardeng da dareta ti gapuna reto problema tayo amin tata kasit tayo nga babasit nga country may damdamay tayo ti gubat da ijay Middle East. So well said kasjayan ti inmayan nyo dito sapay ta masatisfy kayo di action nga inarami ti council. Anos lang. Thank you very much, Apo. Next agenda, Sir Mike Malamnao. For the meantime, may we request that the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod will allow this presiding officer to temporarily step down for personal concern. And authorize Councilor TJ Duyan. You will act first temporarily as the presiding officer.
Ako din. Meron din ako
Sino ti kwa?
Ni
Kaya
Councilor
yung
Sakayle, sir.
preside pa
Councilor sa kaila.
May I move?
Councilor Sakayle,
Sakayle.
you are requested to
Dapat lang
temporarily
committee me.
act as the presiding officer.
Councilor
I have my committee report.
Councilor Vicente.
Suraida.
Councilor Vicente.
May I move then that Councilor Vicente will preside?
Yeah, okay, Councilor Vicente, okay. Who knows, someday you will become also the Vice Mayor, Councilor Vicente. Okay.
Okay, so let's resume. Ano nga item 10 Apo Secretary? 8.4.1. I think this matter was laid on the table. Adan ba iti kwa? Adan ba ni legal officer? Ompay. So let's continue with the committee reports, Apo Sec.
We will hear from the Committee on Indigenous People, Tribal Affairs, Customs, Traditions, Culture, and Arts for Resettled IPs relative to the letter from Attorney Hannah Sara Makarimpas, North Luzon Region 1, 2, 3, and CAR Regional Director of the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos.
Okay, Committee on Indigenous People. Chairman, Councilor Pocais. 9.1. You are hereby recognized. Kindly proceed with your committee report.
Committee report, a letter from Attorney Raihana Sara Makarimpas, Northern Luzon, Region 1 and 2, Regional Director of the National Commission on Muslim Affairs. May proceed to recommendation since we have the copies.
Go ahead.
The Commission on Indigenous People, Tribal Affairs, Customs, Traditions, Culture, and for Resettled IPs respectfully recommends the following. Pass on ordinance institutionalizing the Muslim Consultative Council of the City of Tabuk. Number 2, furnish a copy of this report to the City Barangay Affairs and Community Relations Office for their information and guidance. To furnish a copy of this report to Attorney Raihana Sara T. Makarimpas, North Luzon Region 1, 2, and 3, Regional Director of the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos for her information. Number 4, the joint committees recommend to the Honorable Presiding Officer and members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod to approve and adopt this committee report. May I move for the approval of this committee report?
Second.
Okay, so the committee report
Yeah.
read by Councilor Pocais, move for its approval and duly seconded by Councilor Vicente Martinez Vicente. So the motion is hereby carried. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
May we hear from the Committee on Education, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, go ahead, Councilor Sakaile.
Additional, sir. Additional.
Ay,
Thank
wait, Councilor Sakaile. So there is an additional
yeah.
motion from Councilor Pocais.
Yeah. Basing on the recommendations, Mr. Chair, may I move to pass an ordinance entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Muslim Consultative Council of the City of Tabuk and prescribing the composition, functions, and operational guidelines on first reading. May I move for the approval?
Second.
Number 2, Mr. Chair.
Wait a minute, Councilor Pocais.
Yeah.
So the motion for first reading, duly seconded by Councilor Sarol, is hereby carried. Adaba kopya? Naitad mo?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mr.
Number
Chair,
2, sir.
Po,
Mr.
Secretary.
Chair, another.
order. Ay, order.
Wait lang.
Point of order.
Point of
Okay,
order.
okay.
Yes, Councilor Waknang, you are recognized. Ada kopyada?
Mr. Chair, if we have matters that are not calendared, I think it is our practice that we put them in other matters. And also, with regard to other matters, if it is urgent, Mr. Chair, look, we
Okay.
have been receiving copies, hard copies of paper niya, pangiti kwati paperless tayo. Yeah? So if it's not that urgent, please may I remind kadagitoy kakadwa to please calendar all matters if possible lang matkiti. But if it is very urgent, then
Okay.
awan matkiti problema, Mr. Chair.
So-
But this is just a reminder to everyone that Jay nga Rod, we have our internal rules
Process.
of procedure, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Waknang, for reminding the Council relative to the procedure. May I ask, Councilor Pocais, is there urgency of the matter?
Not that urgent, sir.
Not that urgent. Anyway, na-move na mo ten. So, as an exception for today, to the council will accommodate the
Yeah.
motion for first reading, duly seconded by Councilor Sarol. Again, the motion is hereby carried. And the matter will be referred to?
Mr. Chair, I can move to refer this ordinance to the Committee on Indigenous People, Tribal Affairs, Customs, Traditions, Culture, and Arts for recital IPs. May I move for the approval?
Second.
The matter is duly referred to the Committee on Indigenous People. Duly seconded by Councilor Sarol. The motion is hereby carried. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's proceed with the next agenda. So reminder from our, of course, committee chair on rules. Ay other matters tayo, no, other urgency na. But other than that, pa-calendar tayo. So Councilor Sakayle, you are recognized. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a committee report on the Committee on Education. Subject referred to the Tabuk City Local School Board Resolution Number 1, a resolution recommending the renaming of Eastern to Malalao National High School. Findings: that the Tabuk City Local School Board Resolution Number 1, resolution recommending the renaming of Eastern Kalinga National High School and to Malalao National High School is in the accordance to Section 13, Book 1 of the Local Government Code of 1991 provides that the local school board shall recommend changes in the name of public schools within the territorial jurisdiction of the local government unit for enactment by Sangguniang concerns. That the aforesaid local school board resolution number 1 series of 2026 is consonance by the DepEd order number 40 series 2024 issued the revised guidelines on the establishment, merging, conversion, renaming of public schools and separation of school annexes in basic education. So, recommendation: the Honorable Committee respectfully recommends to the Honorable Presiding Officer and members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod for the passage of appropriate ordinance to change the school name of Eastern Kalinga National High School to Malalao National High School to properly give homage the strengthened community ownership and identity by carrying the recognized name of barangay, specifically Barangay Malalao under the Tabuk City Schools Division. This certification is certified that findings recommendation of the committee were reached after the consultation with the committee members. Yours truly, Vice Chairperson Attorney Bagayaw, members Daphne Amla, Councilor Thomas Noyan, and Councilor Rainier Rainier Dugyang. So may I move for the approval of this committee report, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so the committee report on the local school board resolution number 1 as read by Councilor Sakayle, the chairman on Committee on Education, seconded by Councilor Sarol. The committee report, the motion is by carried. We receive a copy of the ordinance here. May we ask, is there an urgency of the matter as manifested by Councilor Waknang a while ago? Or are you amenable to having it calendared for first reading next regular session?
My plan, Mr. Chase, is to have our first reading after the other matters. But if you would allow me to...
Sige, we'll proceed on the other matters that time.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sige, so let's proceed to 9.3, Mr. Secretary.
9.3 is a committee report from the Committee on Research, Planning and Development, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Okay, go ahead, Councilor Engineer Dugyang.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is with the subject request letter for the passage of a resolution endorsing the Smart City Roadmap of Tabuk City entitled Smart City and Sustainable Communities, the Tabuk City Pathways to Sustainable Urban Futures Committee report from the Committee on Research, Planning and Development. With the findings, after careful review and evaluation of the submitted Smart City Roadmap of Tabuk, the committee finds that the proposed framework is aligned with the national government's trust for digital transformation, innovation-driven governance, and sustainable development as articulated in national developmental strategies. The committee further notes that the roadmap provides a comprehensive and forward-looking strategic plan for the city government of Tabuk, outlining priority initiatives such as digital governance systems, smart mobility solutions, climate-resilient infrastructure, smart agriculture, and data-driven public services. The committee likewise finds that the formal adoption of the Smart City Roadmap through a resolution of the Sangguniang Panglungsod is necessary to institutionalize the roadmap as an official policy framework of the city government. And such adoption will provide the legal and policy basis for program implementation, facilitate partnership with national agencies, development partners, and the private sector, and enable the city government to mobilize resources and funding support for the realization of the roadmap's identified programs and initiative. Recommendation: in view of the foregoing findings, this committee respectfully recommends the adoption of a resolution endorsing the Smart City and Sustainable Communities Tabuk City Pathways to Sustainable Urban Futures as the official Smart City Roadmap of the City Government of Tabuk. And the committee further recommends that all concerned offices extend their support in the implementation of the program and initiatives outlined therein, and the roadmap be integrated into the city's development planning and investment programming through the City Planning and Development Office. Respectfully submitted, signed by the members on Committee on Research, Planning and Development. I so move, Mr. Chair, for the adoption of this committee report.
Okay, so the good councilor from Bulano read the committee report on the resolution endorsing Smart City Roadmap of Tabuk City, entitled Smart City and Sustainable Communities, Tabuk City Pathway, duly seconded by Councilor Cosagon, Councilor Sarol. The motion of Councilor Engineer Dugyang is hereby carried. Next committee report, Mr. Secretary.
Another committee report, Mr. Chairman, is from the same Committee on Research, Planning and Development.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Councilor Dugyang.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With the subject, the information from the Provincial Sanggunian for the observation on Ordinance Number 12 Series of 2025, or adopting the integrated zoning regulations of the City of Tabuk. With the findings, the committee noted the observation contained the Sangguniang Panlalawigan resolution stating that the said ordinance was the only document submitted for review in accordance with the existing guidelines. The comprehensive land use plan must be submitted as a complete package consisting of the following components: the Volume 1 Comprehensive Plan, Volume 2 Zoning Ordinance, and Volume 3 Sectoral Studies. And during the deliberation, the committee noted the existence of previously adopted and approved plans, including the Tabuk City Urban Master Plan, the Tabuk City Drainage Master Plan, and other long-term plans developed through funded projects which remain in effect and are intended to guide the city's development. For a recommendation, Mr. Chair, in view of the foregoing premises, this committee recommends that the city government of Tabuk revisit previously established and approved development plans for possible review, updating, and proper execution. And further, the committee recommends directing the CPDO to immediately compile and complete all missing documents and requirements identified by the DSUDCAR, and to ensure that all future submissions transmit the comprehensive land use plan as a complete package consisting of the comprehensive plan, the zoning ordinance, and the sectoral studies. And the CPDO is likewise directed to closely coordinate with DSUDCAR in finalizing the required technical maps and files, and to submit a status update within 15 days to facilitate the issuance of the required endorsement and expedite the subsequent transmittal to the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Respectfully submitted by the members on Committee on Research, Planning, and Development. I move, Mr. Chair, for the adoption of this committee report and submission of a resolution as stated in the recommendation.
So the good councilor from Bulanao, Councilor Dugyang, read the committee report regarding the resolution number 2026, number 15, entitled Informing the City of Tabuk of the Observation on Ordinance number 12, Series of 2025, an ordinance adopting integrated zoning regulation of City of Tabuk. The motion to adopt the said report, duly seconded by Councilor Saros, Councilor Sakayle, is hereby carried. And another motion, Councilor Dugyang, Anya de Mesa, to pass a resolution.
For the passage of resolution, Mr. Chair, for the recommendations directed to the CPDO.
Okay, so another motion from Councilor Dugyang to pass a resolution addressed to the CPDO to act on the recommendation of the committee. Seconded by Councilor Duyan, the motion is hereby carried. Okay, next agenda, Mr. Secretary.
The next agenda, we go to the business for the day. First, under item 10.1, you have the letter from the mayor seeking authority to represent the CLGU and entering into a MOA with Dole Regional Office, Cordillera Administrative Region, relative to the implementation of the TUPAD program.
Okay, Councilor Sakayle, you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this is we have here the certification from the memorandum of agreement to be entered by the City Local Government Unit of Tabuk, represented by our City Mayor, and the Department of Labor and Employment, Regional Office CAR, duly represented by Regional Director Emelda E. Romanielos. Says so related to the implementation of tulong paghanap buhay sa ating disadvantaged workers or TUPAD program has complied with legalities and set by the law. By this certification, may I move for the approval, Mr. Chair?
Okay, so the motion of Councilor Sakayle relative to the request of the City Mayor seeking authority to represent the CLGU in entering into MOA with Dole, duly seconded by Councilor Dugyang and Councilor Duyan, the motion is hereby carried. And a resolution shall be passed authorizing the good City Mayor to enter into such MOA. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Under item 10.2 is another letter from the City Mayor transmitting the following barangay resolutions and a program of work requesting for allocation of funds for implementation of different projects activities under the donation account of the City Mayor's Office, also requesting or seeking authority for the passage of an appropriation ordinance authorizing and approving the allocation of funds, transfer of fund, as well as authority to sign pertinent MOA involving fund transfer of the above-mentioned projects to be charged under the donation account of the Mayor's Office.
Okay, Councilor Duyan, you are recognized.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I move for the approval on its first reading?
Okay, so the motion of Councilor Duyan to approve, pass an ordinance, appropriation ordinance for first reading, duly seconded by Councilor Likaykay, is hereby carried.
And to refer to Committee on Appropriation.
And the same matter be referred to Committee on Appropriation, duly seconded by Councilor Dugyang. The motion of Councilor Duyan is hereby carried. Next item, 10.3, Mr. Secretary.
We have another letter from the Mayor transmitting Barangay Resolution number 15, series of 2026 of Barangay Ipil, requesting allocation of fund in the amount of 800,000 pesos for the repropping of road from Manzanita to Tanubong, Ipil, Tabuk City, also seeking authority for the passage of an appropriation ordinance authorizing and approving allocation and transfer of funds, as well as authority to sign pertinent MOA involving the fund transfer as above mentioned project to be charged under the donation account of the Mayor's Office.
Councilor Martinez Vicente, you are recognized.
Pindutang.
May I move that we pass a resolution endorsing the said request from the office of the city mayor.
Resolution or ordinance?
Ordinance for first reading, Mr. Chair.
Okay, any second?
Second.
Okay, the motion of Councilor Vicente, duly seconded by Councilor Sakaile, is hereby carried. And the motion referred to?
And may I move also that this will be referred to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so the said motion is referred to the Committee on Finance, duly seconded by Councilor Dugyang. Carried. Okay, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next items 10.4 and 10.5 are transmitted annual barangay budgets from Barangay Suyang and Barangay Bulu for this council's review and approval, Mr. Chairman.
Councilor Abe Likaykay, you are recognized. 10.4 and 10.5. Barangay budget.
I move to refer to the Committee on Finance and Appropriation, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Okay, so the motion of Councilor Likaykay to refer the matter provided in 10.4 and 10.5 relative to the annual budget of Barangay Suyang and Barangay Bulo, duly seconded by Councilor Duyan and Councilor Dugyang, is hereby carried. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Items 10.6 and 10.7 are transmitted SK Barangay annual budget from Barangay Agbanawag and Masablang for this council's review and approval, Mr. Chairman.
Councilor Benny Duyan, you are recognized. Councilor Duyan. Referral. Referral. Okay, so the motion of Councilor Benny Duyan to refer the matter in item 10.6 and 10.7 relative to the proposed SK annual budget of Barangay Agbanawag and Barangay Masablang, duly seconded by Councilor Likaykay, referred to Committee on Apro and Finance. The motion is hereby carried. Okay, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Item 10.8 are transmitted barangay ordinance from Barangay Layao Est.
Councilor Waknang, you are recognized.
Mr.
10.8.
Chair, may I move to refer to the Committee on Rules? That would include item 10.9, Mr. Chair. So 10.8 and 10.9, may I move that these be referred to the Committee on Rules?
Okay, so the good councilor from Bulanao, Councilor Waknang, move to refer items in 10.8 and 10.9 relative to barangay ordinance of Barangay Layao West and Barangay Kasigayan. Duly seconded by Councilor Sakaile. The motion is hereby carried. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next item is a letter from the Vice Mayor transmitting the letters from sorry, item 10.10.
10.10.
It's a letter from the Honorable Councilor Mark Rainier Dugyang, Committee Chairman on Transportation and Communication, transmitting letters from various TODA in Tabuk City for fare rate increase due to increasing price of gasoline for appropriate action.
Councilor Dugyang, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, as deliberated a while ago during the suspended rules, we have already tackled this matter wherein the various tricycle operators have submitted their request for the increase for the fare matrix. So as motioned a while ago, our action to refer this to the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council for a possible immediate call for meeting to declare the state of emergency for the mayor to be for the council to give provisional authority to the local chief executive, the mayor, to grant them a temporary fare increase. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Dugyang. So the matter has been acted upon a while ago. Is this the same concern, Apo Secretary, with regard to 10.11?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Letter from City Vice Mayor?
Yes,
So,
the same,
Toda.
Mr.
Okay,
Chairman.
so same action taken a while ago. So let's proceed to item 10.12, Mr. Secretary.
10.12 is the letter from the City Vice Mayor transmitting the letter from Maria Cecilia Arladia, branch head of the PCSO, Kalinga branch, requesting permission to utilize the space beside the staircase or any other available space that may be designated for the storage of boxes of Lotto supplies for appropriate action.
So, any motion? This pertains to request of PCSO.
Mr. Chair,
Address to, yes, Councilor Dugyang.
I move to refer this to the Committee on City Properties and Custodian, headed by Honorable Councilor Vicente.
Okay, so any second? Okay, so the motion of Councilor Dugyang referring the matter to the Committee on
City Properties and Custodian.
Okay, City Properties and Custodian, duly seconded by Councilor Sakayle. The motion is hereby carried. Okay, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Next item is item 10.13 is the response of the City Legal Officer Attorney Christian Wandag to the SP Resolution number 96 series of 2026 requesting for legal opinion with regard to the unsolicited public-private partnership proposal of Novulation Incorporated.
Councilor Waknang, you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I move that this be referred to the Committee on Rules?
The motion of the good Councilor from Bulanao, Councilor Waknang, referring the letter of Attorney Christian Wandag, the City Legal Officer, to Committee on Rules, duly seconded by Councilor Sakayle. The motion is hereby carried. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Item 10.14 is the copy of the summon from the Sangguniang Panlungsod Office of Tabuk City to Honorable Joseph Pagtan, Punong Barangay of Badodangwa, relative to the administrative case filed against him in which he was required to answer in writing within 15 days from receipt, but he failed to reply from the deadline, March 9, 2026 to present, for the body's information and appropriate action.
Councilor Waknang. Okay, any second? Okay, so the item in 10.14 relative to the this is letter of letter of yes. There was a letter addressed to Barangay Captain Pagtan from SPSEC, no? But apparently no answer was received by the SP, no? So the motion of Councilor Waknang, duly seconded, is hereby carried. So the matter be referred to Committee on Rules. Because according to Councilor Waknang, naala tayo nga kwa? Na-receive naman nga
office ko,
the office
but I
mo.
don't know at the office of the, that's why I want to confirm, Mr. Chair, awan batin na i-receive it the office of the Secretary.
How about the document that you received in your office? Ada ba ti stamp na?
Adam
Receive-
gadi stamp na.
Stamp na. Oh. So siguro kwat na tan. I-reconcile tayo.
I haven't checked. Tako nakno impa-receive na jay ayan yun.
Okay.
When I was on leave gamin, Mr. Chair. That's why I wasn't able to check.
We will try to check, Mr. Chairman.
I-check tayo latan. Okay, anyway, this was already referred to Committee on Rules, even the case. Yeah. So let's proceed to item number 10.15, Mr. Secretary.
Item 10.15 is transmitted applications for renewal of MTAP for approval, Mr. Chairman.
Go ahead,
Chair.
Councilor Dugyang.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for renewal of MTAP certified by the BPLO that they have complied with all the documents required for tricycle franchise application. I move for the approval.
Okay, so the good councilor from Bulanao, Councilor Dugyang, move for the approval of the applicants for MTOP renewal of MTOP. Duly seconded by Councilor Sarol. The motion of Councilor Dugyang is hereby carried. Next item.
Item 10.16 are transmitted list of applicants for new and additional units for MTOP, Mr. Chair.
If I may,
Chairman
Mr.
on
Chair.
Transpo, Councilor Dugyang.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As for the 10 applicants for new motorized tricycle operators permit, I move that in transportation for further review.
Second.
Okay, so the Chairman on Transpo move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Transportation for further study and review. Duly seconded by Councilor Likaykay. The motion is hereby carried. Let's proceed to other matters.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Likaykay, you are recognized.
I move for the suspension of the rule, Mr. Chair, to accommodate our visitors from Bulanao Centro.
Any second? Okay, so the motion of Councilor Likaykay suspending the rule, duly seconded by Councilor Dugyang, is hereby carried. May katitoy.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning, honorable councilors. I'm Jun Miguel Basilan from Barangay Bulan.